Ava Bellafiore, and you're watching my channel Divinati. I'm here to bring you your love messages for the month of May. This is going to be for the last part of May 2022. Now, this can resonate anytime you watch this video, and it may not resonate with you. So here's my disclaimer. Keep in mind this is a general collective reading, which means that it's for the general collective. It may or may not resonate with you. If it doesn't, take what you can, leave the rest for someone else. If it does, hit that share, like, and subscribe button. That way you're notified the next time I post a video that might be for you. I love to have you as part of my collective. I love to collect all of you and love on you. So please hit that subscribe button if it resonates. Also, if you're a cross-watcher, keep in mind that the roles are going to be reversed, okay? So don't come in here and say, that's not right, that's not how it goes. It's the other way around. It's obvious because you're a cross-watcher. Just remember that. If it doesn't resonate with you, if these don't, please check your other star, your other placements as well. This is going to be for Venus, Sun, Moon, and Rising for Cancer, okay? Let's get a Moonology card. How can we find more abundance? When you're trying to manifest something, what are you trying to manifest, Cancer? Spirit, ancestors, angels, and spirit guides, please help me to act as a conduit for Cancer for the month of May on their person that's on their mind. Please protect the message in white light and let it be for the benefit of everyone. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, so Cancer, I get the sense that you're up in your emotions, okay? And Spirit is saying you need to cool it down. Cool down your emotions. I don't know if you're upset. This is a red card. It's the Ram. Looks like you might be fighting with your person. Calm it down, okay? I don't know what it is, but cool it. That's what Spirit's saying. Also, trust that all will be well, okay? All will be well. You just have to trust that it will be okay. And remember that feelings, they're only momentary. They leave, okay? They're just momentarily. And so that feeling that you're feeling right now is going to go away. It's only temporary. Keep that in mind and trust that everything's going to be okay because it always is. One more. Two more, okay? Speak your world into being, okay? You can be speaking very negatively about things right now, thinking negatively about things. And remember that as you speak, okay, and think, you manifest. And when you're manifesting the wrong things, you're going to start seeing what you don't want happening. Honor your feelings, but doesn't mean that you just ignore your feelings, okay? Because your feelings are valid. Just keep in mind that they're momentary and try not to be so combative, okay? So I'm getting that there's some sort of argument you guys are having, some sort of frustration. Combat. You get a fairy card. Some advice from the fairies. Fairy, some advice, please, for Cancer. The fairies' playfulness remind you to make time to embrace your inner child. Playing keeps us young at heart. Do something silly and fun and be safe. Okay, if you're arguing with your person, try to play with them. Be silly. Try to break the ice. Try to break the tension with some humor. That always helps, or some playfulness. We are all big children. So we're just all learning in the school of life. It's okay to have fun. And the Spirit is saying flourish. The lotus flower fairy tells you to learn from experience and shed your inner light on any unclear areas of your life or those of others, okay? So maybe you need to be more open with your person, shed some light on some issues or topics that have been bothering you for a while, and open yourself up to those so that way you can shed light on those shadow aspects of yourself that you need to work on, because you'll benefit from them, and so will your person. All right. Get the Page of Wands. Oh, well, there's someone who loves you sexually, okay? I'm going to read all these in the upright. Hangman. Stand still. You're not having any sex right now. Okay, they view you as somebody who's very honest, truthful, someone who is not afraid to cut their path in life, not afraid to get to the nitty gritty. Sometimes you can be harsh or a little bit crass or too brash in the way that you communicate, but you are a skilled communicator. So I'm getting the feeling that you do it on purpose. I don't know, but you are a truthful person, and I don't know if they feel like they could feel like that you're a truthful person, that you are unapologetic at times. You're a great communicator. You could be fighting, you could be saying hurtful things, coming towards them with strong communication. They also are saying that they feel like you are stuck, or you feel stagnant, or they feel stagnant, like they don't know how to move things forward with you. Now, it could be that they have a truth that they need to tell you that they are unable to come towards you and tell you about. I'm getting that. There could be something going on there about their passion for you, or you could be in a situation where there's a lack of passion, but they do view you as being very sexy. They're sexually attracted to you. They want to come towards you and offer you something. They do value this connection. They view it as being one that's very passionate. And the Wands are passionate, creative cards. So the Page of Wands is like the beginning of that. They want to start something new with you. So you could have gotten into an argument and they want to start over by offering truth or coming to some sort of truce, but because everything's at a standstill right now, like there's no progression because there's no clarity that's happening. There's no communication. You guys aren't working on the actual problems. You're not really actually discussing them. It's more like you're just moving forward and you're not coming to each other and admitting, yes, I have a shadow aspect. Yes, I do this. We need to do this to get here. I feel like that's not happening between you guys. And this person recognizes that, or you may recognize that, and are wanting to move in that direction of finding clarity and working towards each together. Okay, let's see. Why did these get all jumbly? All right. So they feel like you're the King of Pentacles. So, I mean, you could be a masculine, divine masculine that I'm reading for, or you could just be someone who has these attributes. And the King of Pentacles is very like a one person type of relationship, very monogamous, very faithful, very stable, very grounded, very secure. That's how they see you, as being very very practical, very methodical, like strategic, just like full of abundance and prosperity, just someone that's full, like very secure. And it could be financially or who you are as a person, but I'm getting like the King of Pentacles is like daddy energy. It's like, you know, so that's how they view you, or you could view them that way. Now I'm getting the Star in the reverse, so you could be dealing with an Aquarius. I'm also getting Taurus, strong Taurus. I'm getting air signs, Aries. Also getting fire signs and earth, and also Aquarius, the water sign, but that one's the strongest one. So I'm getting, you could be dealing with an Aquarius. They're wanting, they're seeing that there's a lack of healing. They're wanting to fix that. This is your advice from Spirit, or how they see you they see you as somebody who is, who needs self-rejuvenation. You might be tired. You might have a family. You might be kind of feeling run down by things or by arguments. You might be lacking self-love at the moment. You could be needing healing and self-care. They feel like you're not caring for yourself at the moment. You're not taking care of yourself, or they see you as not taking care of yourself. So I don't know if you are facing some sort of mental health issues, or you're just out of your light star. You're just not the star. You're not in your star sky doing your star thing. You're just like, needing self-love and self-care, and they recognize that. So I do see you as being with somebody who's very compassionate, who notices the needs that you might have and recognizes your need to take care of yourself. For some reason, you might be feeling depressed, and that might be affecting your connection, honestly, overall, outside of the problems that are there. But they need to realize that it might also affect your ability to come towards them and to really have that mental energy to be able to talk about the underlying problems that are really deep, like, you know, the shadow aspects that might trigger you or trigger them. It may be hard for you to think about that or even deal with that mentally. You could be married. You could be just tired from working, from stress, from everything, and you're letting it affect your relationship. They could be doing the same thing also. They could be somebody who frequently brings things home from work, who's a workaholic, and they're just not taking care of themselves because they're too busy focusing on making money. Or both of you could be doing the same thing. And what you need to do, what I need to do. 7 of Wands. Overcome your challenges. You need to you need to seek answers and solutions for the problems and face them head on, even though they might be a challenge. Okay, and it's Page of Swords. Okay, there might be some gossip going on. You might be talking to people about your relationship. I wouldn't advise that. Spirit is saying to refrain from telling other people about what's going on between your relationship. This should be between you and your person only. It shouldn't be something that's being said to everyone. Now, it could be your partner that's doing this, but keep family, friends, co-workers, people out of your personal business, you know what I'm saying? Because they don't know, okay? And people sometimes don't want to see other people happy, so they'll put in their 2 cents, and it's not valid and not necessary, not needed. Just keep your business to yourself. And if your person is doing that, then you need to let them know, hey, we keep what's going on between you and I. We can go to a therapist or something like that, or talk to but we don't need to. Don't get other people involved. Neighbors, friends, people over. Sometimes people don't have good intentions for your relationship because they don't want you to be happy because they're not. So don't let people know the weaknesses that your relationship has, so that they can play off of those and drive a wedge between you guys. No, don't do that. What's this truth? Let me get some clarity on this truth. What's this truth that Cancer and their person need to have? What do they need to talk about? What do they need to talk about that they're not talking about? Or you could literally just be not talking, in the same house, just not talking. I'm not talking to you. I'm just gonna take out the trash and not talk to you. Throwing things. Being extra loud. Slamming cabinets and stuff. I'm not talking to you, but I'm gonna slam cabinets. I'm gonna create a scene because I really want to talk to you. And I really want to work it out, but I'm not going to say that because I'm stubborn. So I'm going to walk around with a funk and a cloud over my head and show visible signs of upset, but act like that's not what it is. I don't know what I'm talking about. I didn't slam that. I'm fine. I'm getting that. I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. What's your problem? What's the problem? What is the underlying issue or the cause of the tension? Whoa, looks like a lot, huh? Let's see. Way too many. What is the underlying issue? What is the cause of the tension? What do they need to speak about? Okay, someone's being selfish in a relationship. They are being materialistic at times. There's someone that's very selfish in their emotions. They could be just all about them. It's all about them. and they're not thinking about other people. It could be tendency, they could have a tendency towards narcissism with the King of Wands in reverse, okay? All right, so this is just somebody who is just lacks passion. There could be someone who is, I'm getting maybe someone is not working right now, and maybe the other person is, and they feel like that person has a lack of passion and drive. There could be someone who feels like their personal, like their endeavors, their passions aren't manifesting, and they're becoming like energetically like or draining or upset about it, or they could be a cheater. What else? They could be like just getting just selfish, just selfishness. King of Cups, okay, in the upright, and they're not being an end, but they're being an end, not overcoming the end of something. You might have broken up with this person momentarily, or you could have stopped fighting for you could have just had a fight about this and then had like a falling out and then gotten back together. I'm getting a third party situation. There could be like a father figure, just another friend, a male friend that's involved. I'm sorry, not male, divine masculine, another person. I'm showing up as the King of Cups. This is somebody emotionally stable that's there for others. So there might be like a friend that they're confiding in, or that you're confiding in. That's another male or divine masculine role that they're talking to. It could be, I guess, like a best friend of theirs if it's a divine masculine, because I'm seeing two divine masculines, one King of Wands in the reverse and one King of Cups, right? So they could be two buddies talking about relationship stuff right here, okay? One that's likes to listen to problems and give advice, and that person could mean well, but they just aren't giving the right advice because they're not given all the information. Getting that. Or there could be two divine masculines here in this situation, but I'm really getting it's probably like a friend or a family member. And so your person is focusing on work, or you're focusing on work to avoid from offering any sort of emotions. They're not putting any emotion into this. They're not offering their love. Their heart's closed at the moment. They're like, I'm gonna work on work. I'm not talking to you. I'm getting that they've kind of shut things out for now. They could still be having sex with you though. Just emotionally not there, just void of emotion. Okay, what can Cancer do? What can Cancer do? So we already determined, I dropped the card. Oh, it's really far. Okay, well, I think that's a sign, right? We already determined that you guys need to keep other people out of your business, come towards each other and face the problems that you have or the challenges that you face head on instead of avoiding them. Start communicating. Let's get some romance cards. Some clarity. What's going on? Past life relationship. Okay, so no wonder you guys are fighting. You have a past life relationship here. Okay, you've been together for like eons. Okay, well, you worked it out this far. You'll be fine. But also Spirit saying like cool down your emotions too. Remember that? And was saying cool down your emotions, trust that all will be well, and speak positively into fruition. Okay, so whoever you guys are talking to on the side, start talking about positive things about your relationship instead of all the negative things. Okay, to each other too. I don't like, when people give generalizations like you always blah blah blah, you always do this. It's not true, right? Codependency, okay? If you guys have some codependency, you're upset when this person leaves or for the day, or you're just very codependent on each other's emotions. You have this like back and forth type of manipulation going on. Stop that shit, okay? If you have any addictions to anything, someone might be drinking too much. Someone might be doing substances, might just be having bad habits, addicted to work, workaholic. This needs to stop because they're not contributing to the relationship. Pay attention to red flags, okay? So there could be some red flags you're seeing. Pay attention to those, okay? Playfulness. Again, we're getting another playfulness card. Maybe you guys are just being a little bit too serious about things. I don't know. I think you're just being a little bit too serious about things. I think you could get over it. If you believe, Spirit says, if you believe you can get over this, you can. When they get over this, what? When will they get over this? Perfect timing, okay? You'll get over this in perfect timing. This is obviously meant to happen, okay? So as we move into 5D, you're going to start seeing a lot of shadow, moving through a lot of shadow, dark nights of the soul, shadow aspects, working through those things. If you're in a past life or twin flame connection, you're going to notice that you guys are starting to piss each other off, create tension between each other. You might have a runner chaser mode that's happening, and all this is meant to happen so that you can ascend into your higher self, higher being. Okay, so all these lessons, all this tension, all this drama, no matter what it is, no matter how hard it seems, it's actually for your own benefit so that you can grow as a person. If you're not feeling any pains, you're not growing, okay? And that's not what you want to do. You want to grow. And sometimes there are growing pains when you grow, okay? All right, Cancer, I hope that this message provides some clarity for you. I really think that you have a lot to be thankful for. I feel like this is a good connection. So start to see the positives in it, and you will start realizing that this is something that you really want and you want to keep it. So preserve that. I hope that you will hit that share, like, and subscribe button if you felt like this message resonated to you. And I will see you next time. Thank you so much. Bye. 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 Bye, Cancer. Bye. Bye.
Why would you fight for love when nobody cares? When everybody